Hey guys, this is a very good question. Okay, so let's watch and enjoy. The line y is equals to 2x minus 1 meets the y-axis at B, and the line y is equals to 5 at C. Now, this information is a very good information. So we're going to start, like I told you in the previous video, it is good to always sketch, okay, your a diagram. So now this is it. Now I have my xy axis. Now the first thing that it told us is that the equation is this, which is y is equals to 2x minus 1. So we have y is equals to 2x minus 1. And now they told us something, that it meets y-axis at B. Now, what that means is that it cuts y-axis at B. Now, if this is the y-axis, okay, and this is the x-axis, as far as a line will cut y-axis, now this is where it cut. It therefore means at this juncture, x is equals to 0. That is the meaning of that. Okay, so you should take note of this particular point. Very, very important. This point meeting y-axis at B. Very, very important. So let's move on. So it therefore means that at this point x is equals to 0. Now if x equals to 0, then y becomes what? 2 into 0 minus 1. So y becomes minus 1. Okay, very important. So it means that y is at minus 1. Now let's say this place is minus 1, for example. So it means that the line passes through. Okay, let's have it this way. Now why I decided to draw it this way is because the the equation of the line is y is equals to 2x minus 1. So therefore it's having a positive slope, which will have this type of line. Okay, so good. Now let's continue from here. Then we're not told that, and the line y is equals to 5 at C. Okay, so let me show you something by taking of this. Let me show you what it means now. Now permit me to take, okay, let me just extend this. Let me just extend it. Okay, let me just extend it. Now at y is equals to 5. Let's say 1 2 3 4 5. Let's say 5, y is equals to 5 is here. Okay, so therefore there is a line y is equals to 5. This is a line for y is equals to 5. Taking it straight. Good. This is a line for y is equals to 5. And do not forget that this line is line of y is equals to 2x minus 1. Okay. Now, where the two of them intersect, that is a match, that is your point C. So we have our point C here. And of course, this point is my point A. According to, oh, sorry, it's my points B, not A. Okay, according to the question. So we have point B here. All right, good. This point B. And now straight ahead, we can find the coordinate of this point. X is equals to 0, then y is equals to minus 1. So we are done with this. Now let's move to this particular place. You see, remember, the equation of the line is y is equals to 2x minus 1. This particular line. Now at C, y is equals to 5. Now we are going to have 5 is equals to 2x minus 1. So we have 6 is equals to 2x. So x is equals to 3. Good. So we should come down to this. You see, at C, x is equals to 3 and y is equals to 5. So we have the coordinate of C and B. Now let's move on. But you see, the question says we find the coordinates of B and C. Oh, wow, that is nice. So we've gotten the coordinates of B and C. So therefore, we are going to have coordinate of B, which is going to be 0, minus 1. Then the coordinate of C, which is going to be 3, 5. So we are done with the first question. Now the second question says, if A is the point minus 4, 1. So let's go and get A. All right. Let's assume, okay, let's assume that this is minus 4. Let's assume that these are minus 4, and we are told that is comma 1. Okay, good. So let's say this is our 1, so we have it here. Now, this at this point, we have our A. Okay, so they ask us to show that AB is perpendicular to BC. Now, what does that mean? Let me join my AB. Okay, good. This is my AB. Now, we should show that it's perpendicular. So, it means that this is perpendicular to this. All right. Now, how do we now show that two lines are perpendicular? Now, one of the ways to show that two lines are perpendicular is to find their gradients, and the multiplication or the product of their gradient must be equals to minus 1. So therefore, let's go and find the gradients now. Okay, good. So let me start with gradient of AB. But do not forget that this is minus 4 comma 1. All right. So let's start with AB. Gradient of AB. Now remember, I can use this as my x1, y1. I can have x1, y1 here, and I can have x2, y2, depending on what I want, okay? So now if I wish to do that, then it therefore means that I'm going to have minus 1, okay, which is y2 now. Then I have minus 1, which is x2, which is y1. Then I have 0, 0 minus, then minus 4. Now I'm going to have minus 2 all over 4. So the answer is minus 1 over 2. So I'm done with this gradient. So let me go and get the gradient of BC. Okay, good. Now listen. Now I can still use this as my x2, y2. Then I'm going to use this one now, this time around, okay, as my x1, y1. So I'm going to have x1, y1 now in this case. So therefore, when I have them, now this is what I'm going to have. 0, or let's say minus 1, which is y2, okay. Then, okay, minus 5. So we have minus 5. All over, we have 0 minus 3. So 0 minus 3. Now in this case, I'm going to have minus 6 all over minus 3, which is equals to 2. Now recall, since they are perpendicular, or since we want to show that they are perpendicular, it means that their product, okay, which if this is m1 and this is m2, that is for the gradients now, then m1, m2 must be equals to minus 1. So let's check it out whether it equals to minus 1. So I have minus 1 over 2 times 2. Now you see that it's equals to minus 1. So therefore, we've shown that they are perpendicular. Okay, so we're done with that particular aspect. Then let's go to the last thing to do. It says you find the area of the triangle. And this is the triangle. This is what we have as a triangle. We have something like this. Then we have something like this. Okay, where at this point is my C, and this is my B, and this is my A. Remember, here is going to be minus 4 comma 1, and this is 0 comma minus 1. Of course, this is 3 comma 5. And they ask us to find, remember, this is at right angle because we just proved it now. Okay, to find, this is a right angle triangle. So if I can find the base, where this place is the base now, good, and this place is the height. So if I can find the two of them, then I'm done. So let me find the base. Now finding the base B, of course, this is distance between 2 points. So therefore, I'm going to have I'm going to maintain my x2, y2, x1, y1. Okay, so therefore I'm going to have 0 minus minus 4 all squared, then plus minus 1 minus 1 all squared. So I'm going to have 16 plus 4, which is root of 20. So I'm done with that. So let me go get, that is the base, then the height. This is what I'm going to get for the height. I have 0 minus 3 all squared, then plus minus 1 minus 5 all squared, which will now give me 9, good, plus 36. And here I'm going to have root of 45. All right, so I'm done with that. Remember, area of a triangle is half base times height. So I'm going to have 1 over 2 times root of 20, then times root of 45. Now this is 1 over 2. 20 times 45 is going to be 900. Root of 900, of course, is 30. So I'm going to have 1 over 2 times 30. So the answer is going to be 15. Okay, so my answer is 15 square unit. So that is the final answer for this. This is a very good question. You can settle down, follow it bit by bit, and have a very good grasp of what I've said. And I think you can actually solve other questions on your own. So thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe.